I wonder what they're like.
From our viewpoint, Professor, they're either suprahuman or subhuman.
Hello out there in the Twitchiverse. You got Max, who is on the ill side, but I'm here, and I'm not alone.
Why are you ill? What have you done?
I don't know, but it started on, I woke up Friday and had what I just thought was a post-nasal drip, and it's only gotten worse since then. Well, got worse yesterday. Friday night into Saturday was the worst, and now I think I'm on the downslide, but still on the ill side. But I'm alive.
That's good.
Yeah. And we got arenas. We got all kinds of goodies going on tonight. So get excited, people. We have a direct challenge now. So if anybody out there in the chat land at any point wants to fight, just let us know and we can set that up and we can fight you in very different formats. If you want a standard, we can standard. If you want a singleton, we can singleton. If you want a pauper, we can pauper. That is all fine by me.
I'm very excited.
Yeah, it should be pretty cool.
Now they just have to finish that by letting you save all of the people that you've entered into a friends list.
That would be fantastic.
But it's almost there.
Yep. It's a start anyway. That's been Arena so far. It's like, it's almost really awesome. But you can see where it's going.
Yeah, I mean, this is something that everyone's been wanting, so...
Yeah, for sure.
At least this part's happening.
Yeah. So, I figure we'll start off the way we normally do on these kind of things and play some Standard. And we'll play some of the Golgari. Have the Golgari and the Mono Red, but Golgari will buy us a little bit more time, I wager.
Yeah.
We're playing against P0 Under.
Well, P0 Under.
Under. that was bad. I don't want to make that noise.
No, don't make any more noises.
This hand looked acceptable to me.
Yeah.
We'll lead off with an Adventurous Impulse.
As you should.
Golgari, find broker.
That seems fine here.
Find broker.
Seems fine here.
I've slowly been whittling down on the find brokers in the main board. They're not great. Let's play Woodland Cemetery. And
Drop a walker?
yeah, I think it's fine. I don't really think we'll need to Assassin's Trophy anything right out of the gate, so I think Wild Growth will do it. Maybe he'll eat an Essence Scatter.
Yeah, I haven't seen too much of this deck being played, so should be good. Ooh, Syncopated.
Mm-hmm. You gotta keep him syncopated. I think we'll do another Walker.
Ooh, you're against Jeskai.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy.
This is a tough one. I do have Carnage Tyrant in the main.
Singular?
I believe it is a singular, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I went down to Doom Whisperer to play one because it's just so good in the in this exact matchup. Okay. Play land. We'll play Jade Light. Alright, Jade Light will stick around for the moment. And we get 2 lands off that one.
Yeah, better than drawing them later, I think.
Yeah, they're out of the way.
So one good thing about Explorers that I've never been upset with it doing either.
No. No, it just feels good pretty much the whole time.
So do you go for Doom Whisperer or Double Spell?
I think Doom Whisperer, it is a bigger threat. They didn't counter my Jade Light, so they would have had to hit something specific on their draw. So I'm going to try the Doom Whisperer. Also matches up a little bit nicer against if they want to settle a singleton Doom Whisperer. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
And then that way we can just double spell right after the something like a settle, which would feel pretty good. Matches up a little better against... Well, Thrashing Brontodon does a nice job against the Deafening Clarion, which I like.
That's true.
So, what can bite us here outside of settle? I'd rather, I think, attack with the Jade Light and thin a land. I don't mind that. Nope, just hit him. That's interesting. Well, we'll start with a Wild Growth, see if he lands.
Yeah.
He does. And we'll go with Seeker Squire, see what that gets us. And that'll let us hold up Assassin's Trophy. Brontodon. I think you can go to the graveyard, buddy. We can hold up Assassin's Trophy for whatever it is they have.
Yeah.
Cleansing Nova. Okay. We will activate our Doom Whisperer. Jade Light into Merfolk Branchwalker seems reasonable to me. And, yep, that'll resolve.
Yep, because now you're just going to get to play a Fine Broker and grab probably whatever you want. Yeah, so get that Doom Whisperer right back.
Yeah, it's certainly an option. We can also Brontodon plus Jade Light. Maybe that's good. Maybe we should try that.
Yeah. It drops the 2-turn clock.
Mm-hmm. Branchwalker, probably not high impact enough now.
No.
Vraska, you can stay, though. And again, putting pressure back on the opponent. We'll see what they can draw at this point. We haven't had to face down any Teferis or anything of the like, so I'm just going to, again, serve with both. If we get settled, we get settled. Okay. We'll go with Vraska. Try to diversify our bonds a little bit. See if we get a... Nope, just flat out resolved. Well, that's surprising.
Yeah, I guess they're just... I don't know what they might have.
No, me either. And we'll hold up Assassin's Trophy. And they scooped. Scoopty poop. That works for me.
Absolutely.
We'll claim that prize. We'll play again, but we'll switch decks. We'll play the Experimental Frenzy.
This deck.
That Experimental Frenzy's... When I first saw that card, LFE was like, this card's nuts. And I was like, I don't think so. We're against another opponent who's using zeros instead of O's.
Jizoewa.
Jizuebwa.
Jizoewa.
We have a little bit of a land-heavy hand here. Not a ton of action. I don't think it's worth a mulligan, but any land from here feels pretty horrible.
Agreed.
Looks like we're against the mirror.
Sure, you're going to run into a couple. Could be goblins.
We'll play a Lava Runner. Matches up pretty nicely against the Firebrand. Oh, there's a first land draw we don't want. I guess we'll play the Firebrand.
Yeah, make them crack theirs first. The old Firebrand standoff.
That's right. I mean, I'll keep mine as long as possible for things like Steamkin. We'll see what we can we can get away with. If opponent draws something pretty spicy, they might just force some action. They could play a Chain Whirler here, force some action that way. Get 2 Lava Runners, fine. Block, I guess no blocks. Now I'll do it. See you later. We'll see what their follow-up is. Could just be holding up a burn spell like we are.
Most likely.
They're just going to hold. I don't see any reason to throw the Pyromancer down here when if they play a Chain Whirler or similar. Seeing a Chain Whirler plus Lightning Strike, we could hold up for the Wizard's Lightning on our Lava Runner. Fanatical Firebrand number 2. We'll go ahead and shoot down the Lava Runner. And we'll take 2. Chain Whirler one time. Nope, Firebrand. We'll play that. We'll play Pyromancer as well. We'll see what we can do.
I guess it's whoever draws their Experimental Frenzy first.
We're definitely at a point where some cards would be good. Risk Factor, there's the Frenzy on their side. Rekindling Phoenix, Chain Whirler, all these cards would be pretty good.
Alright, now we have to hope they hit a clump of land.
Yes, a lot of clumps of land. Because we just drew yet another land.
Ugh.
Yeah, very much not where we want to be. We'll try, but it doesn't look good. Hovering over Pyromancer. Lightning Strike to the dome. Seems like a more appropriate target for that. Get to Lava Runner.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to throw a block in front of it.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised they did it that way.
We get to throw another damage at us, but I'm just worried about it like a Steamkin more than anything else. If they don't play any follow-up, then we can just Lightning Strike away their Lava Runner here. Goblin Chain Whirler. Well, we'll play it.
Better late than never.
Yeah. I just don't want to get into a position where next turn we draw Frenzy and then we're stuck with the Chain Whirler not being cast.
That would be very rough.
Yeah. It's going to be hard to beat this opponent, though.
Three cards in their hand. I almost see them blowing up their Frenzy end of turn.
Rayor with the 13 bits. Thank you very much. I don't even have to look at who it is. When I see the 13, I know who it is.
That's fair, yeah.
I just see the number. It's like, I know who that is. Alas. Lightning Strike on the Chain Whirler.
Yep.
Goblin Chain Whirler of their own.
That figures.
Yep. They have gotten a lot more looks at cards than we have, for sure. If anything else, this game will demonstrate the power of Experimental Frenzy.
Which still sounds weird to me.
Uh-huh. But this deck does a really nice job of just taking extreme advantage of it. Alright. Any card basically does it. Experimental Frenzy is too good. Yep, that is the game. Experimental Frenzy is Experimental Frenzy. Alright. So let's get on with some limited. And again, if anybody out there wishes to direct challenge, just feel free to let us know. We will start with some draft, however. Yeah, that's what I figured when I saw your name pop up. It's smarter that way. I'm telling you, I would get you sick. So I had some good stream. I did a draft yesterday at a point, and I got to do the Chamber Sentry 5-color green deck, which was fantastic.
Chamber Sentry. What this do?
It's the X guy, and he is an XX, and when you cast him, you have to pay different colors, so he's the Sunburst guy.
Okay.
He can deal damage to things. And he can deal damage to any target if you pay X and tap him, and you can also pay Wooburg to get him back from your graveyard to your hand.
Oh, that's a delightful little card.
Oh, it's really cool. And I've been looking for a reason to play the 5-color green deck, so that was a hoot. And I went 6-3 with it, which is not horrible.
Not bad at all.
We'll try to make something equally as delightful.
I say anytime you get to play all the games, you're having an okay day.
Yeah. Let me make sure I have chat stuff turned on. Draft voting. Looks like it's on now. If it wasn't on before.
There we go. I have voted. Apparently so did Dan, and he voted with me.
Okay. A lot of votes for Spybug.
I mean,
I think Integrity Intervention is close. I think the
Yeah.
Cavalier is very good as well. The Steam Vents, obviously, I want to take the most because I don't have 4 Steam Vents. But it's a pretty weak pick in terms of limited. But I think any of the uncommons are healthy choices, to be sure.
yeah, either any of the 3 would put you pretty good.
Yeah, I don't hate any of those 3 choices at all. It just depends on what we want to be doing. None of them leave us the most open.
No,
they're kind of committed, but I do like taking the most powerful option.
Got it. Actually, all of them are pretty powerful, so I'm not even sure what that would be.
No, me either. I've played against the Cavalier a bunch of times and just had it be an absolute tank.
Overaccosted Lightning Helix, still really good.
Yeah, exactly. I lean towards the Integrity Intervention. I know that everybody's leaning towards the Spybug.
I'll change my vote. It's fine.
The Spybug has been medium for me. It hasn't been spectacular. It hasn't been underwhelming. If it comes out late, it can be pretty bad. But if it comes down early, you feel like a genius. But I think we'll grab this because worst comes to worst, we can pivot into the Integrity Intervention. We can pivot into something like a Selesnya if need be.
Yeah. It being 2 cards is a pretty good way for it to not be the worst first pick.
Yeah, I have no problem just taking, like, here I don't have any problem, like, for example, taking a House Guard or House Guild Mage and just whatever, if we don't play this, we don't play this. If we splash, we splash. We could go Rampaging Monument, which is pretty powerful.
I like Rampaging Monument a lot.
I think it's close to the House Guild Mage.
How this thing got ordained, I will never know.
I don't think anything else. Nothing else. I don't think is close. I think it's the Monument or the Guild Mage. Pretty.
I like Parhelion Patrol, but it's not the others that we talked about already.
No. So we'll stick with the Guild Mage. Leave our options open because I think it's close to the house, very close to the House Guild Mage. This pack's got a Hypothesizel, it's got a Notion Rain, it's got a Maniacal Rage, a Healer's Hawk, a Legion Guild Mage, and a Beacon Bolt.
I love Legion Guild Mage. Obviously, the two common white flyers are really good too, but
yeah,
Guild Mage. Yeah,
I think Guild Mage is better by a touch than the Healer's Hawk. I think Healer's Hawk is absurd though, so we'll go with Legion Guild Mage.
It absolutely shouldn't be. It's a 1/1 flyer with lifeline. Why did they do that?
Yep, but it's just that good. It's insane. So we have a Demotion, which is pretty good. We have Righteous Blow, which is a fine playable. There's a Centaur Peacemaker, which is totally fine. Skyline Scout's totally good.
Cosmotronic, which is not really where the deck wants to be, but it could be.
If it's a one of, it doesn't hurt. I feel like it's probably just the Skyline Scout to keep 2-drops flowing, but Demotion's pretty good.
Yeah, this deck needs creatures, so.
Yeah, I think it's probably Skyline Scout. Okay, it looks like we're starting to settle into the Boros. Again, if there's something absurd, I won't not take it. Like Electrostatic Field's a fine take. Rubble Belt Boar's great. I have no problem taking either one of those cards. I could, certainly... Siege War's pretty good. Severed Strands, Peacemaker are all fine. I think Boar is close enough to everything else, and it's in color at this point that it's worth taking. Because right now it doesn't feel like we're fighting anyone else for the Boros stuff.
No.
There's a Flower Flourish, which we could take. There is a Gird for Battle, which I like a lot. And another Boar, but I think it's a pretty easy Gird here. Because, boy oh boy, that's powerful for very little mana.
Yeah, 1 mana. Just, alright, cool.
Hey, you thought you were going to do stuff this combat step. It's a pretty big blank from this pack. Unfortunately, Garrison Sergeant. Well, I did have 2 of them in my sweet 5-color deck because I had like 9 Guild Gates.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I had the Gargoyle. That deck was sweet.
You were living the dream.
Oh,
man.
It was so cool. It was such a cool deck. But Gateway is kind of medium. Don't want to have to pay for that in a Boros deck. Don't really think there's anything.
I would pick the Selesnya Guildgate.
Sure. There could be a splash there for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Moving right along. Pretty easy. Hazda Marshal in this pack. Certainly not going to take Boros Locket. So we'll grab a Hazda Marshal. I like Hazda Marshal. Pairs up nicely with our Gird for Battle. We got Locksmith is my inclination because I just always favor 2-drops in these Boros decks over Hammer Dropper, Pack Beast, or Restorer. I like Restorer out of the board, but we're just playing a regular draft, so no board for us. But I think Locksmith's pretty easy pickup here.
Yeah, keeping it low drops is a good idea.
Silent Dort, Sure Strike, Gravitic Punch. I like the Sure Strike here. It's another cheap piece of interaction.
Yep.
Maniacal Rage versus Rubble Belt Boar. Actually a reasonably tough choice, but with the fact we have a Boar, I'd happily take a Maniacal Rage here. You can throw it on their creatures to just make them not block.
It's true.
Hey, we got the Demotion. Nothing for us here. We'll grab the uncommon. Got a Veiled Shade versus a Generous Stray. I'll take Generous Stray just because I like it more. And Wild Okapi is our last pick. Uh-oh. We got Hyper Busted Experimental Frenzy.
This is not the place for that. You stop that right now.
I don't know, man. I think we could give it a try. Look at this deck. Look at our curve.
Oh my god.
We could do it and just favor 1 and 2 drops from here on out. I think it's worth trying.
Oh boy.
This is certainly an experimental kind of thing we would be doing.
Well, I can't stop you.
You can't. There's a Maniacal Rage, which is an acceptable choice. We already have 1. I'm not... 2 is the maximum I'd play in a deck. So we'll take experimental and give it a shot.
Oh boy, we are.
Strap in, we're doing it. And completely punished in this pack. Oy vey.
Torch Courier.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to take them.
Go gadget 1-drop.
Yeah, I think that's what we need. I don't hate 1 Torch Courier. Oh, man. Here's a pick. Sky Knight Legionnaire versus Wojek Bodyguard. And there's a Gerd, but we already have a Gerd, and I wouldn't take second Gerd over first Bodyguard or first Legionnaire. I had Swath Cutter in my 5-color deck last night. He was sick. I had 2 of the Boros Rare that's a split card, the one that deals 5 damage or gives you extra combat steps.
Yeah.
And I got to double combat step with the Swath Cutter Giant. It was gross.
That's so rude.
Oh, it felt so good. They screwed up their blocks and didn't kill it in the first combat step, so I got to attack again and wipe their board.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was one of the grossest things I've ever done in this limited. So we'll grab up Sky Knight. It's evasion, which we are sorely kind of missing right now, and that's generally how these Boros decks squeeze out their last few points. So We'll take that. Oh, man, how is this pack so stacked? There's a Deadweight, a Price of Fame, a Pelt Collector.
Oh, my God.
Wow. This pack is just crazy stacked.
I almost said grab the Pelt Collector.
Yeah, right? Jeez,
Louise. What are we giving up if we do take it?
I mean...
A Righteous Blow?
Yeah, that's probably the best pickup for us is a Righteous Blow, but that's not even good if we're going to play the Frenzy. So yeah, I'll just grab the Pelt Collector.
Pelt Collector for the Pelt Collection.
Yeah. So we got a Freshie versus an Inspiring Unicorn. I'm leaning on the Freshie because of the Experimental Frenzy.
Yeah, which is a weird and awful thing that you had to say just then.
Yep.
But all right. Sure.
Hey, at least at the end of this, you'll get to say I told you so.
I kind of hope I don't get to.
Yeah. We can take Drang Lupus. It's
Absolutely.
a 1-drop. What else do we got? Street Riot would be a fun one to test out if we hadn't already taken the Experimental Frenzy, so don't really think that's going to lean. But we got the Fire Urchin. I'll just grab him and throw him on the board, I guess.
I love Fire Urchin.
He can be pretty gross. We got 10th District. Another 2-drop. Get in there. Need some evasion.
Yeah, well,
got him an
don't get evasion at 2 drops.
No, we get him at 1, though, with that Healer's Hawk.
Clearly we're hoping for Healer's Hawk.
Another Gerd. That's not bad. Torchy, number 2. I'll put you on the board for now, buddy. Street Riot. Got Thief of Sanity, another Integrity Intervention, a Direct Current. Feels like a pretty easy Integrity Intervention number 2 to me.
Yeah.
It pumps, it kills stuff, it just does it all. All right. So we have a Shield Mate as a decent 2-drop. We have a Maximized Velocity, which I don't hate. I don't think we're up for another Monument. I don't even know if we'll play the first Monument. But it is funny, the pick in this pack is Rampaging Monument versus House Guild Mage again.
Yeah.
So I think it's just a Shield Mate here.
I think so.
Just need to vomit as many 2-drops into play as possible. Okay. Man, I'd love a Healer's Hawk. Come on. Come on. Just like to go Healer's Hawk, Healer's Hawk. This pack might be the single Cosmotronic. Probably.
Yeah.
I don't think we need another Drang Lupus. I don't like Candlelight Vigil. Gargoyle's too expensive. So yeah, we'll take Cosmotronic. Flight of Equinox. Flight of Equinox. We could take Command the Storm. I don't mind tapping out for a piece of removal, swing in with our 5 creatures who can't attack otherwise. I think Flight's a little too ambitious. Yeah, we'll take Command the Storm.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah, I don't hate it. Got a Parhelion. May have to take that over the 10th District, over the Maximize, just because it has evasion.
Yeah.
I think that's the world we're in. I think we'll take.
You put us in this world.
Yeah, I'm not saying I didn't. Just would have loved to pick up one Healer's Hawk. There would have been just. I've been like, all right, cool. I feel pretty good about this. I'll take another Fire Urchin, I guess. Collar the Culprit, I suppose.
I like Collar.
I don't think I'll make it, but you never know. Intrusive Pack Beast. Kind of fights the Cosmotronic pick. So the Goblin Locksmith. How many 2-drops do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. And we have 2 Shield Mates. 2 Maniacal Rages. 25 cards. Probably won't play the Rampaging Monument at this point. But I think everything else will make the deck likely. Maybe not Torchy. So it's Locksmith versus Maximize Velocity.
It might be Velocity.
Yeah, let's try it. Could be nasty on an Experimental Frenzy turn. We'll throw Drang Lupus in the board. I guess Candlelight Vigil in the board. Another Maximize Velocity. Golgari Guildgate. And Hitchclaw Recluse. Okay. So we just need to make 1 cut. I do believe. 2 cuts. We can go down to 16 land.
Yeah, I was going to say.
So 1 cut. Probably on the 4s. There's quite a few of those. Probably Cosmotronic, I guess, is our weakest 4. Yeah, I think that pretty much will do it.
Yep, we built a deck.
We built an experiment. Not so much an epic experiment, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Might be a frenzy of experiments.
That is the hope. That is the hope, is that it's a frenzy. Frenzy in this deck makes you happy. At least this makes somebody happy. Opponent goes first in a relatively disgustingly bad curve. But any 2-drop with 2 draws to get a 2-drop, and I don't like to mulligan in these aggro decks if I can help it. Of course we drew a land.
Well, you need that to play the 4 and 5 drop you happen to draw.
It's true. That's very true. Glad we cut one of those.
Yeah.
Electrostatic Field. We can go really far around the bend, maximize velocity, and then pump it to get rid of that electrostatic field.
I love that plan. I'm so happy to be a part of it.
Oh, opponent just played a Selesnya Guildgate. They may be on the sick deck.
Oh no, you're in trouble.
Well, we can demote this electrostatic field. I just don't see the point to get him 1 damage with the Hazda Marshal. I guess this is a pretty juicy demotion target, though.
Yeah, it puts it as it's just an enchantment at that point. It's a cantrip. Oh my god.
Next turn, we at least get up our Helium Patrol down. Opponent played a Dimir Guildgate. Opponent's got a sweet deck.
Yeah, you're in trouble.
I'm real jealous. They have a sweet deck.
Oh, perfect. A 2-drop.
Yeah, just in time.
Well, you could have played it and maximized.
We can do that next turn, though.
Yeah, and that'll give you the 3 creatures for...
Yeah, the Hazda. Yep. How do I feel about the increased speed on some of the animations? I'm cool with it. It alarms me a little bit, like, sometimes. But other than that, oh man, they played Circuitous Route. Opponent's got the sweet deck.
They do. Oh my god.
Man,
Confirmed, can't win.
I had Circuitous Route in my deck and a district guide. But yeah, it makes me a little alarmed. Other than that, I don't mind it. Let's maximize some velocity. It's not a bad turn for us.
Nope.
Decline.
Got a Mentor trigger. Skyline. Everything's coming up Millhouse.
Yeah, it's not bad. If they throw out a fatty, I can command it. If they wipe the board, we're in trouble, but I had a Ritual Soot in my deck last night.
Oh my... Stacked.
Hatchery. Spider. Can't do much against that boy.
Not a whole lot. That's actually going to be a lot of trouble.
Yeah, could attack, throw something away just to kill it. They still got 4 cards to what will be a 2-for-1.
I mean, you almost have to.
Yeah, I think so.
Did they hit anything off the... Yeah, it looks like they at least missed off the spider. Well, they only had Circuitous Root in the yard, so...
Yeah.
If they're that far behind and that's the only thing they could have played, you probably are good to do a 2-for-1 here.
Yeah. I don't love it, but it's pretty good. They kind of are obliged to block here, I think. This is 8 damage coming in.
Yeah. Like, they may choose to block the Hazda Marshal. No. Party Alien Patrol makes more sense.
We just gotta hope with only 5 life left we can attack around whatever they got. We do have we have Integrity Intervention, too.
And another Maximize.
Yeah. Yeah, Spider for 0 is rough. Card's very good, though.
Like, I think just Maximize on the 1/1, swinging with 4 2/2s, and then Integrity the last bit of life they have.
Absolutely can.
Because you only have to get in with one of the 2/2s.
Yeah. We can just attack and then blast them in the face. With the intervention part. Which it looks like we'll be able to do.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, if you got through with one of the 2/2s, they'll be dead.
Yeah. Yeah, some of the Undergrowth cards feel really underwhelming if you don't have Undergrowth. Like that 0/0.
Yeah, 0/0 for 4 is in fact awful.
Yeah. Hey, we got him.
Oh, yeah.
Got him. Their deck looks sweet, though.
Oh, man, yeah. Yeah. The fact that their first creature that could block for more than a turn was a 7-drop made it pretty easy for us.
Yeah, that's kind of what we want. It's like, are you playing mono 7s? Good.
We're playing mono 2-drops.
Yeah.
In an experimental frenzy.
Mono 2s, yeah.
Because a crazy man's in charge.
It's not, I don't always try to, I don't try to force Boros. I just kind of always end up in Boros. I just like the Boros, I guess I just like the Boros cards.
It's hard to argue with that.
Some of them are pretty good, some of them are not great. Again, would have loved a Healer's Hawk in there.
It's a Kaladin.
Well.
Kaladestrian Paladin.
We have a pretty bad hand.
Everything's fine.
We're on the play.
We'll get there.
I mean, we don't need the Maniacal Rage right away. Torch Courier's kind of a dud, so it could get there. We'll try it. Jared seems to think it's a good idea, which means it's probably a bad idea, but we'll try it.
That's always the case. I don't know why you listen to me.
It's got Experimental Frenzy. We've got to find out. We got a Freshie. Totally castable. An eventually drawn Mountain will be good. Still the case. Now our hand is entirely red cards.
Yay, red.
See what they got on 3 to stop us. Rock Charger. We'll just play this freshly drawn Gird for battle, I guess.
That seems okay to me.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, they ain't blocking.
No. That's a real terrible looking block. What do you got now? Sworn Companions. They're not going to do a whole heck of a lot. You can triple block the shield mate.
Yep. That. Pretty fine with that.
Yeah. No beef with that. Looks like that's what they're going for.
Oh.
I'm going to put the Rock Charger first because I'm way more afraid of that.
Well, yeah. So you can keep gaining a little bit of life. That's okay.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'll play Skyline Scout, who, if I draw a dud again, can just fly over them.
Yep.
Then we'll get a swing in for 2 here, but we get a crack back for 5, potentially. They're on, possible Rosemane Centaur now. This is where we'd like to draw our red source. That would help. We got in their Sworn Companion hit, which means they're likely not convoking. Just a straight up Parhelion Patrol. Hey, red source. We can Maniacal Rage on the Skyline Scout and attack.
I like that.
It seems pretty good. We get to crack back for a bit of life gain, but I think at this point we're kind of all in on racing.
Yeah, I still like our race. Our side of it's a little bit. Just 7 a turn. They're gaining a bit.
They gain 3, so we're hitting.
Yeah, they'll gain 3 and then 4. But a land and we can take out their patrol.
Yep. Back to Rosemane Centaur territory. Vernati Shield Mate. Maybe another creature. Hovering over Skyline Scout, who's getting Luminous Bonds. Okay. Let's command the storm against that Parhelion Patrol.
Yep.
And I don't see a reason to swing. Could swing. They get back for the same amount of life we lose, unfortunately, so no reason to swing here.
Yeah, let's just keep it up to block the 1/1.
Yeah. Just giving away life at that point. Do we want to block a 2/2? Yeah, I guess so. Block the life linker.
Yeah.
Lose a card and a half for a half a card, but gets it out of the way. Ladev Champion, quite a good one. And another Sworn Companions. Opponent's got a lot of stuff. We're going to play Torch Courier. And we're going to play Experimental Frenzy. And then we're going to find out on the next turn if Experimental Frenzy is good or not. We're going to lose a 10th District Guard.
Yeah, we will. All right. Here we go.
Eggs are in the experimental basket. We'll block one of the 1/1s. You go to 7. Let's see what we can do here.
Oof.
Samala Woodshaper was become one of my least favorite cards in this entire game. Flight of
Really?
Equinox. Yeah, I had a really bad game with the Samala Woodshaper, putting my March of the Multitudes on the bottom and giving me no creature.
Oh.
And me losing what was otherwise a very winnable game. Alright, Mountain. Hazda Marshall. Plains. Womp womp. I don't think we're dead here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're dead here. Maybe they won't see it and tap creatures for their Flight of Equinauts. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Yes, we are certainly dead. Alright, stop farting around, opponent. Come on. I'm going to leave my trigger on the stack for minutes. Alright, experimental, not so good that game.
No, not so much.
Yeah.
But it could have been.
Yeah, it was close. The problem with experimental maniacal rage on the aggressive, I like using it against their stuff a little bit better because it's just luminous bonds doesn't hurt quite as bad, but we got in a lot of damage before they were able to stabilize. And we were then not able to follow up with anything too decent for a few turns there.
Yeah.
It happens. Well, we certainly can't keep the no-lander. Oh, from no lands to 5 lands. I'm going to mulligan the 5-lander. We'll keep the 1-lander.
This is for sad making.
Sometimes, man. Some crimes.
Shield mate for days.
We got shield mates. Shield mateys. They got Boros Guild Gates. And Drang Lupuses.
It's easy enough to attack into.
Yep. And we can play another shield mate.
I would.
Certainly doesn't hurt. We're Team Shield Bait. Electrostatic Field. Opponent playing a weird looking Boros deck. Well, I guess I'll attack with everything. If they block with the electrostatic field, we can just pump. Get it out of the way.
Yeah.
They are double? Okay, they were looking for a minute there. Were double blocking. End. Oh. Okay, that animation was a little slow. Well, that scared the crap out of me.
Ooh.
The end came up before the animation occurred.
Yes, it did.
That was very
And quicker
scary.
Animations. So quick, they're wrong.
Oh boy. That was very scary. Bilotti Instructor. Not a big deal. Got a Rubble Belt, which I think we'll play. And we'll just attack. You're going to trade off Bilotti Instructor? They are. Nope.
They don't know what they want to do.
They do not. They are not sure. They are Mage Stick A26. They have a Venerated Loxodon, however. Good reason to not trade off your Bilotti Instructor. Well, I guess we'll Maniacal Rage up this boar. We'll get in there with him. Hammer Dropper. Okay, if they got the Venerated Loxodon and I was going to start doing can we win math, the answer was yes, because I could have just threw the Maniacal Rage onto the Hammer Dropper and killed them.
Yeah.
Let's see. I guess we'll throw one block on the Blade Instructor. Take a hit there. Got Hazda Marshall.
Oh, so you wouldn't have killed them because of the whole lifelink thing.
Yeah, they would have gone up in life. Do I want to... Because I can Maniacal Rage again on Rubble Belt. Seems like the plan, I think.
Yeah.
Just make this big boy.
He already can't block. Might as well make him can't block, can't block. Won't stop the rock. Because 7s, that's a meat honk.
That is fat. That is some fat.
And they're going to swing in for 4 with lifelink and then the 5. Legion Guildmage.
They're definitely all about pumping that soldier and letting us pick off their mentor creatures.
Yeah, really easily too.
Yeah, just giving us. Just swing the boar in here. I mean, they can take a hit for 7 now if they wish.
Yeah.
They definitely increase their life total a fair piece.
Unfortunately, now they'll be able to keep tapping down the
Yep.
the guy.
That they will. That they will. Barging Sergeant. Morning, Bargent. They can't tap our guy now.
Nope, they're going with the aggressive plan.
They are. No blocks, I guess. Torch Courier. Just trading Legion Guildmates for 10th District.
Perhaps they haven't read Legion Guildmage.
Well, what's nice here is I can block with the Torch Courier on the life linker and sack it.
Yeah.
So
That'll be good.
Some value here. Rubble Belt Boa. They're going to do it on Barging Sergeant.
That makes sense.
It do.
Diversify threats.
Yep. We'll certainly block there. I think we'll just block both. We got a little Legion Guildmage of our own. I think we have to attack with the boar because he can't block.
Yeah.
2 times. There's no choice there.
And that kills their board because they have to block.
They may have a tricky trick. They're hovering. Not sure what their tricky trick is. Maybe they're still perplexed about the life. Why didn't I get my life? Damn, arena's broken. It's gonna be a close one. Hammer dropper.
Oh, yeah.
Hammer dropper. Dropping a hammer. They're swinging both, so we're going to block Barging Sergeant.
Yep, no other choice.
Nope. We drew Palanes.
Womp.
Yep. It had to happen. That was only our 5th land.
Yeah.
But we did mulligan down to 5 there.
That's true. That was a surprisingly solid game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, mull to 5. More of a game than it probably should have been. Sure strike.
Ah.
There you go. So far, medium Boros. Doing medium. So we can rattle off another win or two before it goes down like a sweet muffin. I think our problem is we just have 2 evasive creatures. Really needed a couple of healers hawks.
Yeah, not enough evasion.
No, that's... I mean, the Boros decks are so... You need it so badly. Oh, he does Skyline. He kind of counts. Kind of mulligan this hand because it does nothing. Oh, boy. I'm going to keep the... do I want to keep this? Yeah, I guess I'll keep this. Planes can go all the way to the bottom. Okay.
Planes can go to another dimension.
All right, we got 1 into 2. If we can just get some decent draws, we might be able to pull something together.
Haste.
Medium Boros, medium results. That's what... Medium rare Boros. Skyline Scout is fine. Blocks the Torch Runner poorly. Okay. Right. Hazda Marshall. Something if we draw 2-drop, we can play 2 spells next turn. Rock Charger.
We have a few of those.
Definitely going to be a problem.
Rock Charger is bad.
Yes, he is. But opponent did not attack. I mean, they feel like they're on the D. There is no attack here. Circuitous Route. Opponent so far has 3 colors. How many colors will they end up with? Staying firmly in 3 colors. The full Naya. Come on, opponent, you should have attacked me with both. Come on. What are you doing? Well,
that'll be good.
yeah, I think it's fine. I just think for now, though, it doesn't do much, and I think it's going to end up next turn probably eating whatever it is they play that's gigantic.
Yeah, probably.
What gigantic thing are they going to murder us with? Sworn Companions, not a giant thing. Hazda Marshall, not a giant thing.
Nope.
Okay. Well, I think we'll command the storm on the Rock Charger. That's almost a no-brainer there. They got a Pumpy? Might of the Masses? I think it's the only Pumpy that keeps it alive. Pax Favor.
Pax Favor does it, yeah.
Yep, Pax Favor. I think we're all attacks.
Yeah, because now at least it's a bad block.
Yep. I got a Street Riot.
Do they?
Yep.
Oh boy.
They're going for the attack with the Hazda Marshal? Interesting. Okay, they're going to lift it. What about your Skyline boy? I would imagine so, right? Just get at me in the air fully. Yeah, pretty good attack there.
Yeah.
Got Integrity Intervention now for the Rock Charger. Attempt number 2.
Attempt number 2 is good.
Successful. They can still attack with Skyline Boy. Generous Stray. I brought you a lizard. Don't know if you attack with everything here.
I don't think I would.
They're going for it. They can't lift the Hazda Marshal. Maybe they have something for the Hazda Marshal.
They probably do.
Which more valuable, the haste or the 1 life? I'll throw the one life linker in front. Oh, damage just happened. Okie dokie. Varnadi.
Could really use an experimental frenzy right about now.
You're not lying.
Oh my god, I can't believe I'm saying that in a draft. What have you done to me?
Be fantastic here.
It would be. Sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's less life they gain when it's on the defense because of Street Riot. I mean, here I just feel like, I mean, the attacks with everything feel pretty aggressive to me. Like, unnecessarily aggressive. But maybe you just want to put me out of stuff. It just seems like Skyline Scout's a cleaner attack here.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in Selesnya, where I assume they want to go wider. Follow-up was more Sworn Companions.
So they're still going wider.
They are. They're
But
going wide. Tiny wide.
Well, they're definitely grinding you down, so there's nothing really...
No. No, it looks like they got... Righteous Blow. They killed us. Because of Trample.
Oh, that's messed up.
It is. There you go.
Stupid trample.
Street Riot. Better than Experimental Frenzy? Seems like it might be.
I say so.
Seems like it might be. Well, let's jump right into another draft. Because why the hell not? Let me turn on the draft, the chat voting once again. Once again, corpses.
Alright, so we're just going to go right into Boros.
Deafening Clarion now. Deafening Clarion's much more of a good if you were going into that 5-color deck I was talking about.
Yeah.
But that's a hard deck to get into.
Whoop.
Plaguecrafter's decent. Rock Charger's fine. No problem with the Thoughtbound Phantasm, though I think it's the weakest of the uncommons. Common-wise, there's the Darkblade Agent I like.
We could go into just red-blue spells and get that Fire Urchin.
I mean, I think it's somewhere between Plague... I think probably... Man, the Clarion's tough, but Plaguecrafter feels like it could be the pick.
I already voted for it, so yeah.
Okay, and Dan likes it, so we'll take Plaguecrafter. It can be pretty powerful. Ooh, League Guildmage. Feels like the most powerful pick up here. Sky Knight Legionnaire, probably the best common. Feels like a pretty easy League Guildmage to me here, though.
Alright, we're going Grixis.
We could, or we just toss away one of these 2 picks. Ooh, there's a Bone Splitter or a Beam Splitter Mage. I like him. There's a Sure Strike in this pack, maybe without a wheel.
Possible, yeah.
There's enough pretty decent cards in this pack it might wheel. Let's grab the Beam Splitter Mage. It's definitely one of the best cards in the pack. Yes, we Dragonauts. Radical idea.
What is happening? We're getting all the
Rosemane Centaur in this pack. Holy crap.
blue red uncommons.
Well, I think we're taking we Dragonauts here.
They're wee, but I like them.
Oh man, got a radical. Yeah, that's the pick from here.
Yep.
Cosmotronic is kind of medium, as is Devious, as is Bargent.
I think I like, of the 4, possibly Devious.
Could hedge our bets and go for this Urban Utopia just in case we slip into that 5-color boy. We could also play the Swath Cutter if we want, but it feels a little ambitious.
Yeah.
It's a tough call.
I like hedging with the Swath Cutter then.
It feels like the best. It feels like the strongest card out of the pack.
Hard to deal with.
There's the Dazzling Lights, which is fine. Sworn Companions, which is fine. Kind of like Dazzling. It keeps us the most on track.
Yeah.
Though Rumble Belt's not bad. Ooh, Sure Strike. And a Goblin Electromancer. Farts. I think we gotta take the Electromancer.
Oh yeah,
That's
hands
too
down
good.
Electromancer.
I hate
And we have
saying it in a
to
pack
pick
with
up
some...
a few more spells.
Yeah, that's the tricky bit. Could grab this Guild Gate. Probably. The Disdainful I don't hate. Because the way they beat us is with the large boys.
Yeah, I like the Sandful here, actually.
We'll take it. Halberdier. Put that in the board. Alright, got a Sure Strike. Need about four or five of those. Oh, second Radical. Are you kidding me? Maniacal Rage, I'll totally play. Urban Utopia. Quietly slide that into the board. And a Gird for battle. Okay. We got... our uncommons and rare are fighting hard against us with Camaraderie, Rock Charger, Plague Crafter, and Sprouting Renewal. Very much don't want us to be an Izzet. Probably the best Izzet pick from this pack is somewhere between Dimir Informant and Sure Strike.
Or the Fresh Face.
Freshy's good too. Freshy attacks. So let's say we drop Plague Crafter and Swath Cutter. Just looking purely at an Izzet list. Yeah, I'd say probably somewhere between Locksmith and Freshy would be the pick. So I guess we're going to go with Freshy because he's a more aggressive choice. But man, that's a horrible pack 2 pick one.
Yeah.
Maximize Velocity is pretty nice. I'd say it's probably the best card in the pack for us. Sad we got to pass Beast Whisperer, who's straight up nuts. Stalwart's very good. But we're going to take Velocity because it's insane in this deck. I can confirm that. Oh boy. Now we got picks. There's Piston Fist or Command the Storm. Also not to be ignored, Fire Urchin, but I don't think it's as good as Piston or Command the Storm.
I would be happy with it if the others two weren't there.
We have 5 creatures. I think it's Piston Fist.
Gotta be.
He's so good. Okay. Got Fire Urchin again. Looks pretty much not close.
Is it Locket's not the worst?
Yeah, I think the Urchin's better.
I'm okay with that.
Just a dude. I want dude or, like, damage. That's kind of all I care about. Ornery. I like Ornery.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, Ornery it is. Don't stop till we draft Mono 2s all night. Invert and Vent. Very good in this deck.
Yes, please.
Radical idea number 3.
Yes, please.
Rubble
It's a
Belt
spell.
4. I think Rubble Belt's a little better than Barging Sergeant.
Maximize spells.
Alright, Sure Strike. Number 2.
We're getting
Maximize
there.
Altitude.
That's a fine one.
Fire Urchin. Nothing here. We'll snag a Gird because it's an uncommon, I guess. Goblin Lock Smith is fine. I was going to say Lock Picker. That's not correct.
No, there's no picking. There's just smashing.
Smashy, smashy. I don't know if I approve of that. Alright, this is another kind of donk for us.
Guild Summit.
This is the second one, man. Don't think it doesn't hurt.
There's another Radical, or the Muse Drake, I think. Maybe?
I like the Radical, I guess. We probably will not play all these Radical ideas, but...
Would we play a 1/3 flyer?
Bird Lady.
Bird Lady.
Oh, baby, I like it raw.
You can't say that on TV.
Bird Lady, I like it raw. Nothing here outside of a Leapfrog. I don't hate Leapfrog.
No, Leapfrog's a fine pickup for this deck, I think.
Leapfrog's a fine meal.
Don't eat my Leapfrog.
Another Beam Splitter's totally good.
Yep.
Get some more value out of those Sure Strikes. Gravitic Punch. Probably.
Better the crab.
5th Radical idea. Taking it.
Oh yeah, we're doing it.
Wow, there's a Discovery Dispersal this late, and another Electromancer. Jeez, a Maximized Velocity, a Gravitic Punch. It's all in this pack.
Oof.
I think it's just Electromancer number 2.
2 Electromancers that makes for good making.
Wow, there's a Command the Storm in this pack. Okay. It's our only piece of removal, so I think I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put a Demir Informant on the board. I don't think it'll make the main. Fire Urchin number 1,000,000 will go into the board. Cosmotronic on the board. Torch Courier on the board. Wish Coin on the board. Hitchclaw on the board. And Maximize Velocity. I'll put that in the main for now. We have to cut 8 cards.
That was quick.
Well, I think we can cut a land.
Well, we are mono 2-drops again, so.
Yeah, pretty much. Go down to 3 Radical idea. Probably can drop a Maniacal Rage. Probably can drop Locksmith. So many creatures we have. 14 creatures, 13 non-creatures at the moment.
It's about where we want to be with this kind of deck.
Mm-hmm.
So Gravitic Punch.
Uh-huh.
I've never been a big fan of it. It is good, but I've never been a big fan. Like, it's like, just 4 mana, hit you for 3 damage.
Yeah,
twice.
I think with Altitude plus We Dragonauts, we can probably let it go.
Yeah, because also Fire Urchin as well. It's
Trample.
Yeah. I think we got enough
Probably cut
extra
to
damage.
Disdainful, because that's not doing a whole heck of a lot. They can beat us with large boys, there's no question, but just gotta cut one card.
It's the world we've picked, so.
Do we want to cut Dazzling Lights? Or it could be another medium 2-drop. Could be Leapfrog's kind of good. Again, more evasion. Could be Rubble Belt Boar.
It may have to be.
14 creatures. Yeah, I think it's a creature. Rubble Belt.
That's my call.
All right, we'll go for it. Yeah, here we go.
All right.
Other red aggro deck.
Woo! All right. Then after this, we play Jeskai.
Buttman.
There's blood from Buttman. As Max likes to say, you're allowed to pick your own name.
Oh man, that's great. I mean, now that's a treat. That reminds me of Principal Skinner. Whatever you say, Buttman. Buttman. Oh, it's so good.
All right, so I'm a huge fan of this hand.
Got the hello back from Buttman. I'll give him the nice. It's
Thank
rare
you,
I do
Buttman.
rare I do the nice, but they got a great name.
Nice Buttman. Wait.
Nice Buttman. Oh, that makes me so happy. Even though they cast Sun Home Stalwart, I'm still jazzed. We're just gonna play a Fire Urchin. They will definitely attack us with both their creatures.
Oh yeah, no reason not to. That Dazzling Lights, though, I think is gonna get their guy.
Yep.
Howard Stern references indeed.
Yeah, I never think of the Howard Stern reference, which is probably the more common one. I always think of Principal Skinner.
All right, so now we just drop a second Fire Urchin.
Yep, hold up Dazzling Lights.
Yes, it'll be perfect.
We can
We'll
definitely
never
do
see this coming.
some pretty gross stuff with this. This can definitely be nasty. Temple Garden into Wild Ceratok.
Ooh.
They got the
Which is
aggro lines.
Fine.
They're scared of the claw. Whoa, they didn't attack.
They don't want the double block on the thing.
My goodness gracious. I'm going to play some Wee Dragonauts.
Hell yeah.
Still hold up that Dazzling Light.
Oh, that Dazzling Light is just going to do so much work.
Yeah, Dazzling Light's going to be insane. Yes, yeah, we got into the is it aggro. So we'll see how it goes for us. Just to swing off the Wild Ceratok. Well, I guess we'll Dazzling Lights it.
Yeah, because we can sure strike through their blockers.
Island and Radical Idea. I don't think we need either of those too badly, so we'll toss them both because we can always jumpstart
the Radical.
Yep. I think we'll just we'll throw double blocks. Let them get crunchy. Triple Hunted Witness is a bit of a pain in the butt. Well, we'll play Murmuring Mystic. That was pretty sick draw.
What? Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, they really can't like attack into us just because they swing the 2/2. We block the 2/2 with 2 1/3s, and they just are sad.
They can swing a little bit now, but their attack force is so meager. Like, I'll block the Stalwart, and I'll just take 4. No lifelink. Like, don't really care about that too much. We can Radical here. We can start with a Radical. Seems pretty good to see what this mountain can turn into.
Yeah.
Beam Splitter Mage. Pretty good. We'll throw some attackers, see if they... Alright, they have no interest in attacking with the Pack Beast. Do I want to Sure Strike here, or do I want to just throw down a Ornery or Beam Splitter? So if we go in for Sure Strike, we get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 additional damage. So that's 10, 14 damage. Did I do that right?
Well,
let's just...
So we're swinging in for 7 right now. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 total, yeah.
And it makes another bird for us.
Yeah. And they're getting antsy, so we might as well just go ahead and make them sad.
Yeah.
Alright, fine. Here. Take $1 billion.
Yeah. Next turn I'll just invert and vent my wee Dragonauts and kill you.
Pretty much.
We'll throw Bird Lead in front of a 3. Okay, and they scooped after they attacked. They realized that we owned them.
Yep.
Well, that was pretty convincing.
Yeah. Oh, I love Izzet so much.
If you can get the deck right, it's really good. It's hard to get them. Like, you can get really bad hands, though.
Oh, yeah.
But that was a good hand. It seems hard to get. I'm not 100% on the Izzet aggro, what you want creature versus spells. I think you want them very close.
I think we've got it.
Yeah. It seemed like it. Nothing felt uncomfortable there. Like 13 spells, 13 creatures, and 16 land, right? Is that where we're at? Or am I off on that? 13, 26, and 16. That's
42, so we're a little less on each
of
at once.
Yeah, I think it's 11 and 12 maybe then, or 11 and 12 and 12?
13.
Something like that. This hand is kind of poopy.
Yeah, it is. I'm okay with throwing this one away.
This feels good. We'll keep a land on top.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of the Fire Urchin.
Yeah, he's good. He's been really good. Just the fact you can pump a different creature and they get pumped too is pretty insane. And they get real nuts off of Beam Splitters.
And Sure Strike on them is really funny too.
Yeah.
To go First Strike Trample. Blah 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 blah.
So their Thought Erasuring. My thoughts are they're going to take the Fire Urchin.
They should. They absolutely should.
And they did. No follow-up. No surveil into the yard. So that's potentially bad news.
Everything's fine.
Need a little bit of gas from here. Looks like opponent's happy to hold up a Sinister Sabotage.
And we're happy to just keep swinging in for 2.
Yeah, little do they know, we're currently land flooded.
Yeah, take that, opponent.
I have no problem with them throwing turns away. Even if we are land flooded. Like, cool. I won't do anything, go. We'll just keep popping in damage. Granted, they'll be able to stop me very easily. Dark Blade Agent. Definitely one of those cards.
Yeah, still trades for the Goblin.
It does. We'll play an Electromancer.
Next turn we can invent.
Yeah, potentially. Or we can because the Electromancer.
Something useful.
Yeah.
Yep.
We 100% can unless they kill the Electromancer.
Which is 100% a possibility.
I wouldn't blame them. They're hovering over it quite a bit. What do you got? What's the good stuff? You're up 6 cards to 2. And you know our cards.
It's the bats. We love attacking with the goblins into those bats.
We do.
Oh, they saw the line. So what instant do we get?
We can get an instant and a sorcery.
That's true, and/or. We can get and/or. You can get the Ewoks.
We can. All the Ewoks. See if they have a Whisper Agent. Nope. What do you got? What's good? Dowser of Lights? I think the answer will be Command the Storm.
Yeah.
We'll take a Command the Storm, and our only sorcery is we'll diversify our bonds and take a Maximize Altitude.
And they will continue to know what's in our hand.
Yep.
Well, the Command the Storm for 4 mana, much better than 5.
Yeah, so I'm debating on just taking out the Dowser now. Do I care about the Dowser? Now that I have Sure Strike. They don't know about the Sure Strike we just drew.
Yeah, I'd say swing in and Sure Strike down the Dowser. If they block, and if they don't, command it down.
Well, they're probably like, what is this? Maybe they think we're dumb and we don't know what instants and sorceries are. They are tanking about it, though. Like, what is this idiot doing?
Like, they might think, oh, I'll take a free block. Because then even if they... Yeah, they're going to try to take the free block.
I forgot. Costs 1 less. Okay, gets that out of the way. And we'll Command the Storm on their bats. And try to clear up some of our problems here.
That was delicious.
Yeah, I just wish they didn't have so many cards in hand.
That is a problem.
That's really the big issue for us. But being able to take out the Dowser of Lights was pretty nice. I don't hate that. Now they're looking back at Goblin Electromancer. God, I hate this card. Why is this card so stupid? Watcher in the Mist.
Card's been stupid forever.
Card.
It'll never stop. Stupid.
The art's so good. It's a spirit, J-Rod.
Well, I meant the Electromancer.
The card's also stupid, yeah.
No, Watcher. Yeah, very good spirit. Very creepy.
Yeah, I like it. Fire Urchin. And our need to deal with flyers has not ended yet.
Nope. But I say Fire Urchin and then maximize velocity on it.
Well, we do need to do something.
If they're 12, they're going to have to start blocking it. So maybe velocity and... Well, probably just velocity.
We can altitude on it, because they could just block it for free right now with the Watcher in the Mist, so we have to
That's true.
Gotta go for it.
Yeah.
So we'll see what they do.
Sudden 5/5.
They just took the hit. They took the thunk. I mean, one thing we have to do is win this match. That's right, you heard it here first. We have to win.
We're attempting to win a game. Stand by.
Yeah. We're not going to beat them in a long game because they just have two. Wow, Capture Sphere on Ornery Goblin. Wow.
Ooh, they're getting aggressive.
Never would have thought I'd see the day. Most impressive. They don't want that Ornery trading with their Darkblade agent. I'm not dealing with this crap.
It's like, this is so stupid.
Good old Pokeball.
Sure.
Goblin Electromancer.
That can be held on to, I think.
I'm just debating if we wanted to... I don't think we want to do anything to the Fire Urchin.
Well, we can only do one of the few things.
Yeah.
And that would make it a 3/3 or a 3/4.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
blocked
not quite there.
Yeah. Blocked by the Watcher. I think we'll just play the Electromancer to make more bodies.
Yeah.
We can double block on the Darkblade if need be. Sadly, not much else we can do.
I'd love another Sure Strike, though.
Yeah, Sure Strike would be good. Wishcoin Crab.
Oh, no, we're stymied.
Yeah.
We can't beat that. What?
Leapfrog. Leapfrog might be a thing.
Could be.
Because Leapfrog plus Fire Urchin's nearly lethal. Like, if we went, like, Radical Idea, draw a land, use the land to maximize altitude on the Fire Urchin, that could be the game.
Yeah.
If they attack with Watcher in the Mist again. They do have to respect the maximize altitude in our yard. It's a close one. Certainly a close one. Yeah, I think our best. Sadly, I think our best, our best draws here, if they attack with Watcher and have no flying follow up, is Radical Idea into maximize altitude.
Yeah,
that is Radical Idea into land so we can maximize. It's really Radical Idea into anything so we can maximize altitude. But it's funny that we're hoping for land. Opponent getting their Surveil on. Yeah, Radical would be the best draw. There's 3 of them.
it's true.
Bird Lady. Bird Lady.
Bird Lady's not what we were hoping.
No, we're not dead here. I think we're going to cast Bird Lady. I hope it doesn't get disdainfully stroked. Looks like it's going to be. Nope, it landed. Well, this has certainly gotten more interesting.
This is stupid.
Yeah. Come on, Radical Idea. There's 3 of them.
My hope is Radical Idea into something else.
That'd be even better. The more radicals, the better, I say. We just need a lot of radical ideas. It's basically all. Like, it'd be radical land would be disgusting. Do they have the kill spell for a bird lady?
That's not what they have to worry about.
Severed Strands. Taking down bird lady.
I think the part that hurts the most is that they gain the life.
Yes. For sure. Radical Idea. Okay.
All right.
They have counterspell mana up.
They do.
So.
But we still got to go for it. Well, though we can't win here.
We cannot win unless we radical into radical. Radical land is +2. Be +3 off its ability. 4. So that'd be 4. So 5. And then 6, 7, 8.
I think it's got to be radical, and then it has to be sure strike, and then we swing with everything.
Yeah.
And then they'll probably block. That crab's actually causing a lot of trouble.
That is.
But here we go.
Yeah, we'll start with a radical. My other thought was like using the leapfrog to block. Beam Splitter Mage. I think you're going to have to be discarded so that we can do that whole leapfrog block thing.
This could just be another radical.
I think we just got to pause here.
Yep.
Discard our Beam Splitter Mage, unfortunately.
Sad making.
If they have a kill spell for the leapfrog, we do lose. Unexplained disappearance on the leapfrog. That's the game.
Well, we still have the ability to draw a card at least, so.
I'll just scoop them up so we can move on.
All right.
Close one.
Yeah.
I think Dimir is probably the toughest deck to play because of their discard and counter spells.
Yeah.
Most of the other decks is kind of like
what we're doing.
Yeah, you know what they're going to present, and you can kind of play around it. But Dimir is the tough one because so much of their deck comes at instant speed, and so much of the Izzet deck takes place with like tricks and bits and bobs. Like, we need to do this, then we need to do this, but they can easily break that up with one counter spell.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Mm-hmm. Rockets with a Z.
Team Rockets.
Okay, so we have Island, Radical, Maximize. There's just so little going on here. But is it worth mulliganing? Probably.
It might be. I mean, the Radical does help it go a little bit more.
That's just so slow. Let's mulligan. This is better. It looks like our opponent mulliganed as well. Land will go on the bottom. Spell will stay on top. Bird Lady is fine. Hello, your go. It's not my go, it's your go. Play League Guild Mage. They have a Healer's Hawk and a Healer's Hawk, which Bird Lady matches up pretty nice against. So now that we drew Island, we will hold off on Radical Ideaing.
Yeah.
What do? You copy a spell. Okay.
It could be fun.
Get Bird Lady down first and start doing stuff. Piston Fist Cyclops. Quite the odd choice for a Boros deck.
Very. Face the wrath of a bunch of flying 1/1s.
That's the hope. It's the last time they'll really be able to get in a bunch of damage with the Hawks.
Yep.
Okay. We looks to be in pretty good shape here. We'll start with a radical idea. Dazzling Lights is a nice one.
Ooh, that's really good.
We'll jumpstart a radical idea. Discard an island. Piston Fist Cyclops, pretty nice one.
And we can just hold up.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Yeah, seems pretty good. Rock Charger. I don't think they do anything here. We're going to start using our League Guildmage to start drawing cards at a point.
Ooh, yeah.
It's pretty gross.
4 to draw a card?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And we can copy spells with it. It can do a lot.
They are out of cards.
We'll play our own Piston Fist. And we can use the League Guildmage here to split up Dazzling Lights if we need to. We can get 2 things dazzlingly lit, which is pretty absurd. Haas to Marshall. Going for Rock Charger. Plus Freshy. Freshy's going down like a sweet muffin.
Oh, yeah.
And that'll trigger Bird Lady.
Well, I would almost say you could just let the Fresh Race Recruit get through and then triple block the Rock Charger. Because you're going to be able to...
Oh, I'm definitely going to triple block the Rock Charger.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh. We get to surveil twice, but that's okay, because I like both of those twice.
Yeah, me too. Nice. Got the nice. Thanks, opponent.
As long as we didn't get to your go again.
Yeah, seriously.
It's like, okay, we get it. You don't like fun.
I don't... Do we want a Piston Fist? Yeah, I doubt it.
I think we're fine here.
I think we're just going to draw a card off our League Guildmage.
Yeah, we're going to say, I was like, I think I just want to draw that other card that we have on top.
Yeah.
Get the Fire Urchin down.
We're definitely playing more the control, but that's okay. We should be able to take over this game because of Bird Lady.
Bird Lady's real good here, I think.
Oh, she's so nuts. The fact she's getting played on sideboards and constructed tells you a lot.
Yeah.
She's just so freaking good. He or she or whatever you are. I like to think of her as the pigeon lady from Home Alone.
That's absolutely fine.
Just a fact it's on a stalled board state, we just get to do more is insane. Well, we can wait to invert and vent. I think that'll probably be a better play. So we got 6 mana. I'm gonna make another Boyd. And if they attack crazily, we can animate the Piston Fist. That'd just be for attacks. We can block with the Piston Fist.
Yeah. It's like, what are you doing?
He's got Defender.
Yeah, we know that.
I'm gonna invert our Bird Lady.
Oh, that's mean. And kind of delightful.
So she don't die. Because I love Bird Lady.
Resolve. Boop.
Good game. I wonder if they're going to actually scoop. They did! They
know they can't beat Bird Lady.
Wow.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
Well, that's going to be hard to beat that invert event. Saving the Bird Lady.
Oh man, I'm working on that clip. Hold on.
Wow, they actually scooped. Omen Jesus? Omen Jesus. Well, that was certainly something. We got, again, another hand of really can't do a whole heck of a lot without a mountain. Ugh. But our opponent goes first with a lot of looks at a mountain. I think this time it's worth keeping. On the play, I'd say it's worth throwing back. Hasda Marshall. We got draws. Let's hope that we find them. Legion Guildmage put it off to a great start.
Oh boy, yeah.
If we draw Mountain here, we're in business. Alright, Mr. Hammond, we're in business. We'll throw out Beam Splitter. We can follow up with Electromancer plus Radical Idea, which is pretty nice. That way we get the maximum value out of our Electromancer.
Yeah, it's always good to do that.
Luckily, I think we staved off an attack here. Yep, we did. Very good. We'll play Electromancer.
Alright, and now you play Radical Idea, targeting Beam Splitter Mage. It works like that, right?
Not quite. Once we get a little ahead, though, we can definitely maximize altitude targeting the Beam Splitter plus another thing. We just have to work our way forward a little bit more. Okay, we're getting the 3 attack. I'm going to try to block both things. Okay. They just tossed away their Hasda Marshall for some reason. We'll play Piston Fist again, holding up a Radical Idea.
Seems fine to me.
Opponent definitely stuck for land. So who the heck knows what they're going to vomit out once they get over their land problems, but I just don't understand throwing stuff away there. Bird Lady.
They're doomed.
Yeah, we're going to play Bird Lady. And we'll maximize altitude on our Piston Fist.
That's so bad for them.
We'll start that train rolling. Wow, they scooped.
Oh, did? This is amazing. Like,
wow. All the Boris decks are straight up scooping to Bird Lady.
They can't beat Bird Lady.
No, there's I'm not playing against that card. I refuse to play against that card. Whoa! Talvion, welcome back. Thank you so much for the subscription. We very, very much appreciate you being a friend.
Thank you.
We will certainly sing the song, as is tradition. Let's see if we can continue to make decks scoop to Bird Lady. It's in our opening hand.
Can't lose.
Can't lose. Bird Lady cannot lose.
Also, Sure Strike on Leapfrog seems great.
Yeah. His hand seems solid. We can cast everything but Bird Lady so far. Seems good. Seems good. Fire up the Is It Dynamo down there for good luck. Rusty Falcon.
Oh,
She's
man.
insane. She's really, really ridiculous. What's opponent up to?
Paper sculling.
I'm not the one who... I'm not frozen. All my stuff seems to be running quite well, so it's got to be them. It's giving us a lot of time to tickle gargoyles and start up the Is It Dynamo. Maybe they DC'd here.
Yeah, we shall find out momentarily.
Yeah. Paper Skull with an early DC. Oh, there they go. They've woken up.
Or they heard we had Bird Lady, so like, we're scooping before we even play a land. Ooh, that's a good draw on two.
Yeah. Gives us an actual 2 to play.
Oh, this is great.
Yeah.
Best day ever.
Opponent's got electrostatic field, so we're in the mirror. Here we are, looking at the man in the mirror. Okay.
So when we get to invert their electrostatic field...
and trigger our Bird Lady.
It's going to be great.
I think it will be.
Because then we can swing in with Bird Lady, who will be a 5/1.
Check out Artifact when it launches. I don't even know what Artifact is, so perhaps you have to sell me on it, though.
It's a new card game.
Is it?
Yes.
I heard of Keyforge. I have not heard of Artifact.
Yeah, I don't know much about it, but I know that it's a new card game. And I forget what company. It's a company that has made other games, or at least a creator that has made other games we've played.
Okay.
Artifact's also from Richard Garfield.
Oh,
he's a person who we play games for. I thought it was him, but I didn't want to say it and be completely wrong.
Right. It's like, how many games could he really come up with?
Valve.
Based on Dota. Huh. First new Valve game in 5 years, is that right? Wow.
The year. All right, I say swing in with both, and then Church Drake. Or just, Dazzling Lights. Dazzling Lights is funnier, I think.
Well, we can still go for that plan. If they just don't block, we can just let them take the hit, and then Fire Urchin. Hold up Dazzling Lights still.
Yeah, and Sure Strike on Beam Splitter seems really funny if they don't block.
Well, we're going to Sure Strike.
All right, so they take 6, and we kill their creature.
Yeah. Seems pretty good.
So, like...
You can probably just Dazzling Lights this this monument, assuming they attack with it. I just want to honestly get that Surveil so I can get my land for Bird Lady on.
Yeah.
I'll keep Lee Guildmage. I just want that island first.
Totally.
Oh, I mean, there has to be Disdainful Stroke if they have it. Oh, it sticks.
That means we win.
Potentially it does. Next turn we can Radical Idea.
Radical.
Sonic Assault. To grow their monument further. No attacks. Don't really want to trade off Electromancer. I mean, maybe Electromancer's worth trading off for Beam Splitter, but we can do a lot with this Beam Splitter Mage. I have faith in Beam Splitter Mage. Pissed and Fiest. That monument is Gigantosaurus.
Yes, it is.
And it's got Trample, so it's not even worth blocking.
Nope. Well, I mean... Never mind. Well, you certainly can't block it with no mana up.
Yeah, let's go ahead and Radical Idea. Start up some stuff. We'll leave some mana up for sure striking purposes. Go ahead and attack with LaFrog. Because I got no flyers, so we can also just try at a point winning this game.
Again, Weird concept, but I like where you're going.
It's more a reminder for myself because there's been so many times where it's like I'm tunnel visioned. And I don't know exactly what we should be doing. Gonna Sonic Assault tapping Bird Lady. That is fine. I prefer Bird Lady stay away from harm.
Yeah, she ain't blocking. Although, getting awfully close to just losing.
We are. We are indeed. Gravitic Punch.
Oh. We lose.
We go to 2. And they can't afford to flash it back yet.
Well, hold on. Yeah, they can't. Okay. If they swing all out, we're in trouble. Because we can double block the Trampler with first striking damage.
I think we're dead anyway you spin it.
Only because, yeah.
They're gonna Dazzling Lights. Yeah, opponent just kind of had it all.
Mm-hmm.
So we're back to 2-2. Yeah, not much we can do. We just gotta block and die.
Yep.
I don't think it's the monument so much as the insane amount of multicolored cards they also had.
Yeah, being able to play four things to do that.
Yeah.
Was pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, 3 things and then Jumpstart.
Monument is fine, but the fact they had all that in a row in their hand, just sometimes you get a better hand. Monument's fine. It's a colorless 3/3 Trampler, but it's definitely been like meh. Yeah, we've never had the Monument even come close to looking that. We had the Monument in our other... Well, we dropped Monument out of the Boros deck, but it's just always kind of medium. Once in a while, though, you get that hand that's just like, all right, cool. It's like a 6/6 trample. How do you beat this? All right. So opponent's going first. We can cast stuff. All the stuff. So I will definitely keep it. We have the Dazzling Lights if things go a little haywire. We got Ornery. Start getting aggressive. We'll see what the opponent's got. LSV, definitely the Pun Master General. I assume you mean settling instead of setting. But maybe I'm wrong and I missed the pun.
Well, not because didn't he lose because of settle or something like that?
He got there because of settle.
Oh, okay. So yeah, totally what he meant.
He missed a ladder. All right, Bird Lady. We got Bird Lady.
Meow 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 meow. Beetle?
So far, Lone Iron Shell Beetle. Looks like the Golgari Menace. We'll see.
Haven't seen much out of that in a while.
No. Nobody likes Golgari. We'll take the hit from the Beetle here.
Because I haven't drafted in a while.
Golgari is a hard deck to put together. Kind of like the deck we're on right now. It's one of those decks just... All the pieces have to come together for you pretty well. And then your hands have to line up too. It asks a lot. Sometimes the more medium decks can look better. Just because it's like, oh, these are just more consistent stuff. It's like, I need these very specific creatures in the early game and these other very specific creatures in the later game. Don't really see the need to do much.
No.
We'll attack with Ornery.
Save it all for Bird Lady.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because you know what's good? Turn after playing Bird Lady? Playing 3 spells.
Yep. Main 3 blades. Put it down to 4 cards.
Yep. Go for that 2/2.
Iron Shell Beetle. Iron Shell Beats.
The Iron Shell Beatdown.
Iron Shell Beatdown. Okay.
Adrian Sullivan won the GP today.
Did he really? His deck looks sweet. Now I'm afraid of my Murmuring Mystic getting deadly visited. Is that weird? They have 4 cards and haven't done anything. Do you think I should play it?
Make them have it?
I mean, we just haven't... Like, the problem is if we don't play it, we have nothing else. And doing nothing on turn 4 seems horrendous.
Yeah, so I think it's worse for us to do nothing, because then if we're just like, all right, next turn we can play it, and then play a spell, that way we get a little bit of value.
Price of Fame.
We skip the turn to get a 1/1 bird later.
Opponent's got something. No Price of Fame. I mean, if this does not get touched in this turn, the Midnight Reaper, okay. It has to be Severed Strands at this point. His Jeskai deck is very much dedicated to beating any other control deck. So if you want a Jeskai deck that can beat the other Jeskai decks, his Jeskai deck is the one to play for sure. Okay. Let's start with a radical idea. Yes. Yeah, that was it's basically a carbon copy of the deck that went 10-0 at the Pro Tour. So he was just like, that they went 10-0 with that. I'm going to play that.
Drake's is good things.
That's a cool deck. That's probably the coolest deck in Standard.
I like Fire Urchin here.
Fire
But
Urchin.
I like Fire Urchin a lot of times.
Let's go ahead and swing Ornery then, and we'll play Fire Urchin our second main, hold up Dazzling Lights. And we'll be able to Dazzling Lights here if we need to on Midnight Reaper. Get some possibly sick double blocks on.
Mm-hmm. Or just a single block with a Fire Urchin.
Yeah, also true. Let's try something like this.
Alright, so they're killing the bird first. As you'd expect. See what we can do with this Midnight Reaper. Opponent might have a trick.
I'm cool if they want to do that. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm totally fine trading tricks on this Midnight Reaper. Like a Pax Favor or something? Yep, Pax Favor. Electromancer plus Radical Idea seems pretty solid to me.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, meanwhile, we quietly get to take out their 2-2 and keep Bird Lady around. Guess we'll maximize velocity on Goblin Electromancer.
I like it.
Get a hit in, make a bird. I'm just getting everything. We have a Sure Strike back if we need it. And also, again, I'm all for killing them.
Yeah, I think we can just do that next turn, probably.
Yeah, they'll lose a life off the Midnight Reaper, too, if I block plus Sure Strike the bird.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm even interested in that. Crawl Harpooner.
You could Sure Strike now, and they'll fight and lose the Curl Harpooner.
Yeah, maybe worth it. Nah, we'll just let it hit. We have 4 attackers to their 2 blockers so far.
Yep.
I'd rather not give them cards if I can help it. Even at the cost of a life. Yeah, Bird Lady's sick. I don't... This card's nuts. There's no other way to put it. This card does so much work, it's just unbelievable. Creatures you control gain Death Touch. They fight. I'm just going to try to fight the Bird Lady. I'm going to give the Bird Lady first strike. That I will do. Well, let's start with a Radical Idea. Maximize altitude.
Alright, so then you play that on the Ornery Goblin and we win. Oh wait, no, reach.
Yeah, but we can attack with all here. It forces them to trade off with the Ornery.
Yep. Let's see if they miss that math.
So far they are.
Yep, okay. Alright.
So far that math has evaded them. Okay, they're on point now. They're on point now. And meanwhile, we have 4 cards that jumpstart, 2 of which pump a creature.
Meanwhile.
That's pretty good. Undercity Necrolisk will not do it, and they scooped. Scoop-de-poop. Scoop-de-poop-de-whoop.
Indeed.
Okay. Onward and upward. Love to squeeze out 2 more wins out of this deck.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I think it is capable of that. I think it's a good deck.
I'm a fan of it.
Or it's just a Murmuring Mystics world and we're all just living in it. One of the two.
Bird Lady.
Card is hard to beat.
Just keep saying Bird Lady. It's all you gotta do and you win.
It's just one of the best Army in a Cans they've printed in a long time.
Oh, I love this hand. Oh my god.
This hand's quite good.
Oh yeah. Turn 2, Beam Splitter. Turn 3, Urchin. Turn 4, make them both fly.
Got that hello back fast.
Maybe they were starting to do it before you clicked on it.
Maybe. I think we still want to not deviate from the plan based on the Electromancer draw.
Nah, seems fine.
Red-green?
If Gruul, then die. Not Gruul, then die. Ooh. That's double electromancer, you say? Fire urchin. I guess they're on the Naya, and they just started it in a very weird direction.
Yeah, I'm just gonna play Electromancer here. So we're not far enough ahead that they can't just crack us back for 1,000,000.
That's true.
Well, we do get a pretty meaty thonk in.
And we can see what next turn brings, because if we get a sure strike, then we just swing for 1,000,000,000.
Oh, Crater Maker. I love Crater Maker.
Ooh. They'll probably use that on the Electromancer, because they don't know the true power of this deck.
Curious to see what they do. Destroy target colorless non-land permanent. Couldn't have just let him be Stone Rain.
God, no. You know how abusable that would be?
That'd be great.
I have that in Alesha.
I guess
You
no
don't
blocks
want
here.
that. Nah. Come on, sure strike.
Urban Utopia. Well, we get another Electromancer. Now I think it's time for Meat Thonk.
I like it.
I guess we'll attack with Electromancer too. If they want to trade it off for Crater Maker, I'm cool. Cool with that.
Mm-hmm. Chances are that's what they may have targeted before. Now they'll probably go for the Beam Splitter because they realize, oh god, we could lose real quick to another one of those and a sure strike.
Yeah.
Because that was 6 damage.
I'm going to block the Crater Maker with the Electromancer. If they have like a sure strike or something, so be it.
Gladly let them use it now.
Yeah. Yeah, no problem with that.
Because they lose to a sure strike.
If they tap out, yeah. And they have? Let's start with a radical idea. Invert, invent. I think we can attack with all again. Again, don't mind trading off the Electromancer for a Legion Guild Mage.
Nope.
We take 5 on the crackback. If they swing with everything, which... If they leave up Crater Maker mana, they can. But they're leaning a lot on Crater Maker to do work. Crater Maker's going.
It'd be crazy not to.
Yep. We have a... Ooh, Conclave Cavalier. Card's quite good. We can certainly invert and vent here. Now we need 1 more mana to do that.
Yep. We lost the Electromancer.
We'll see what they do here.
So we have decent blocks on the Goblin.
Goblin will kill us. Because they only get +1/+0, and he'll get the trigger. So I think we just got to block Fire Urchin. We take 6 right now, so almost any pump kills us. We just got to figure out what combination of spells will win us the game.
Sure Strike and maximize velocity? No. If we had another maximize altitude, that'd be it. But...
I was thinking similarly. So our sorcery is pretty locked in, just a maximize altitude or maximize velocity.
Yep.
Our instant could be a command the storm if we want to get defensive. Could be a sure strike if we want to get aggressive. We'll take the sure strike because I think it's kind of good in almost either fashion.
Yeah.
I just don't think there's much of a defensive play we have here. Well, we can start with so if we radical idea, and then we discard Fire Urchin, maximize velocity, sure strike.
Well, because you could
play the other one.
Play the second Urchin.
Maximize velocity.
Yeah. Play the second Urchin, maximize velocity, and then swing in with both, whatever one they block with the... Actually, whichever one they don't block with the 4/4. Throw the strike at.
If they block both, we're in trouble. Should we sure strike?
If we sure... Well, I mean, we're pretty doomed, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But if we sure strike the one that's getting blocked by the 1/3, we'll get through some damage.
Yeah, we get him to 2. That's it.
Yep.
Close. If we had the maximize velocity sooner and the maximize altitude still in deck, we would have had it.
That would have been, perfect.
Close one, though. None of them felt like we got, run over completely. So that's kind of nice. So let's open some packs.
For the Talvion?
This one's for Talvion. So, let's see what the rare is, because nothing in here is too stellar. Chromatic Lantern, not bad.
That's great.
And this one for the first draft, may it never be spoken of again. A Watery Grave, good one. And for this latest Is It draft, I wish we had done slightly better. Assassin's Trophy.
Ooh, that's also good.
Yeah, not bad. And we'll open an Ixalan pack for funsies.
For Fonzie.
Come on, Fonzie. Come on, land. Nope. Oh, God. We're flowing insight. Most importantly, rare wild card is correct. That puts me up to 8 rare and 3 mythic wild cards. So I'm getting back on the train for building a new standard brew.
Mm-hmm.
So I think at this point, we'll do maybe a couple more standard. We'll do another one of each standard and then probably call it a night.
Unless you want to challenge me.
Do you want to play?
I'll shut off the stream and then... No, it's fine. Super awkward. Be like, all right, I'm no longer the co-host. I'm an opponent.
We'll start with Mono Red, see if it can redeem itself in the standard world here. No, we got to start. Hopefully, next time we stream, we'll get a few more folks and we can start doing some direct challenge. Because I will fight anybody. Likely I'll lose, but I'll fight anybody.
Fight.
You'll fight me? Well, after this game, I just need your informations, and we can certainly play one to end the whole thing. I have no problem with that.
She could actually just challenge you since you put it in Slack.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Secrets.
There you go.
And I think all you have to do is confirm.
Yes, I'd like to pay the red.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Can I pay 2 life?
It's a mere guild gate.
Guild gate?
That's what I was thinking. Oh, nope.
50% by both players. We'll figure it out. Let's have the fun.
Well, either way, we're starting the damage train, and our opponent has Dimir Guildgate, which is weird. Watery Grave. They took 2 damage to keep 2 cards up. I'm not going to bother putting mana into the Banneret, because I feel like there's going to be a moment of craving coming for one of our folk. Yep, as predicted. They went for the Banneret. And we'll play a Chain Whirler. Which most notably cannot be Moment of Craving to Death. Okay, looks like we're against Grixis.
So play out the hand?
I was thinking about it. I think
with the lava runner.
I was thinking about it, but I think I'll just play it a little slower. Depends on what the texture of their hand is. Oh, okay. Blink of an eye. Sweet. We got rewarded for my slow play.
Oh, good.
We just get to recast this idiot plus a lava runner.
That seems fine.
Yeah, I like it. Ritual of Soot. Gotta be. Nope, it's Nicole Bolas. We'll discard a shock. We'll go Lightning Bolt that costs twice as much. And a Lightning Bolt that costs twice as much.
You wouldn't have that problem if you were running Electromancers in your mono red deck.
You are correct about that.
Alright, and then they scoop.
Ritual Soot.
Gotta be. You gotta scoop.
You are correct.
I didn't actually expect to be correct.
Yeah, Bolas, that was... Yeah, managed to get through. I mean, they didn't cast too much. Their land base was really slow. I appreciate wanting to play the deck, but, like, those rare lands are really important for a reason. Because they had 1 Watery Grave that came in untapped. You need those, the Dominaria and Ixalan tapped lands. Check lands, I guess.
Buddy lands.
Buddy lands. Like,
Buddy.
those are very, very pivotal.
Yeah, they're on the buddy system.
Rayor, let me know what you're up to post. We got 1 game here with the Golgari, which may take a minute, because Golgari takes a minute. This hand seems sweet. Ooh. Mono Raid.
You don't know that.
It's a tough nut to crack. With almost all of the lands, even being almost all, yeah, it's a really demanding thing. We're gonna run out the Walker. I'm not in love with it, but we need something.
No, they can't really do much against it.
If it soaks up a burn spell, it soaks up a burn spell.
Yeah.
What is this mountain? It's crazy looking. Raul Vitali. Cool mountain. Cool mountain, bro. This is a good mountain, too. Hard to say there's bad land art. Gobbo Chain Whirler. Chain Whirler. I think they just get in Runaway Steam can hit here. No blocks. We'll take 2. Love to draw a Jade Light Ranger. Nope, Wild Growth Walker number 2.
Rangers.
We're just going to play a Midnight Reaper. Not in love with it, but I don't hate it. Wild Growth Walker will stop the Firebrand from attacking. Reaper likely just gonna... Well, it'll jump at a Steamkin if it can, but I don't know if they'll let us do that.
Probably not.
Just trying to water your graves and get Grixis, one Sacred Founder, and Jeskai. Yeah, I mean, those land bases are pivotal. It's one of the biggest things about Arena that's tough is you need so many lands to play these decks, and it's only going to get tougher with the next Ravnica after this one. Electrostatic Field's an interesting one. Viashino Pyromancer. They can play another spell, because they get mana again off the Steamkin if they want it.
Because they get 3 mana?
They can, yeah. I think I'm going to throw double blocks on the Steamkin. I don't know why they're going to let me have that, but the max punish is I take 3 here. And then next turn we can Chupacabra the Chainwalker down. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's getting all the check lands that's really a big pain in the boot. You can shoot it with the Firebrand.
If they were going to do that, they should have killed it in the other way.
Mm-hmm.
Because now you get 2 draws off of it. I mean, granted, that would put you to 8, so that's bad for you.
Yeah, it could be a bad deal. Looks like they're going to go for it. We still get Chupacabra on the Chain Whirler here. I'm going to go for Chupacabra now.
And then next turn, Wild Growth and the...
Yeah, the Seeker Squire. Seems pretty dirty. Because the only attack in they have is Viashino Pyromancer, which I'll happily trade.
Oh, yeah.
Risk factor. I think I gotta take 4 here. Shock kills me. But if we can Wild Growth plus Seeker Squire, we're in pretty good shape. Okay, as soon as I finish this game, we can try a direct challenge. Okay, Seeker Squire. Thrashing Brontodon. You can probably go to the graveyard, buddy. Okay, that doubles our life total. No need to attack here. Kind of once I stop the pendulum, we're in good shape. Just kind of at this point looking for an Explorer creature. Jade Light Ranger obviously the best because of the double Explorer. Vraska may have to destroy this electrostatic field. Because that's very close. Comes very close to killing us as well. That risk factor was not jump started. So I think they're going to have to take some cards this time.
Yep.
Viashino Pyromancer. Okay. Any 3 mana or 3 damage? Spell. Oh, Jade Light Ranger. Where have you been all my life? Sadly, I can't double spell here.
Nope. Still pretty good, though.
That'll give me a lot of life. Venturous Impulse. Graveyard. Merfolk Branchwalker. Library. Okay, that's pretty decent. Still cannot attack, obvious. But that puts us up pretty high in life total. Again, the electrostatic field's the big problem right now.
Next turn you can Vraska it away.
Risk factor.
least this one's jump started.
So I think this time we might be able to take it.
I think so.
Again, Lightning Strike does it. Wizard's Lightning does it. Nope, nothing.
Well, they have the second risk factor,
They
so
do.
they'll probably end a turn and do that. And if they're smart, they'll do it in response to you gaining more life.
Mm-hmm. That would be the time. Vraska Relic Seeker. You can stay on top.
They didn't do that thing.
Nope. They did not do the thing.
Whatever that card is must be very good.
Yeah. Let's see if they do that in response to me destroying the electrostatic field. Because that's giving up a damage there. It was just a mountain. Yeah, they definitely did that in the wrong order.
Oh, wow, yeah.
So this will knock me to 2. Which means Pyromancer, which there are 2 of. Shock, which there are 4 of.
Ugh.
Lightning Strike, which there are 4 of. Wizard's Lightning. I think I have to let them take the cards now.
Which is bad, because then if they draw a lightning strike and most other things.
Mm-hmm. You are correct. I think we're safe to hurl a Secret Squire at them.
Yeah.
I mean, Jumpstart. Risk Factor is a really good Punisher card. 2 Browbeats are actually insane.
Mm-hmm. That's why I used to run actual Browbeat in Modern. I just... Like, it's a lot better when you can do it twice, but still really good.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're not dead, which means they probably can't kill us. Because it's kind of a I think next turn we'll probably just Vraska sacrifice something to gain a life and draw a card. Start off that way. Carnage Tyrant can definitely end the game quickly. So I'm a little bit more inclined to use that over Vraska number 2, which is just more of an insurance policy to kill something. Risk Factor. I think you're going to draw some more cards. How many Risk Factors are you playing? I play 2. They're playing the full 4. I think. I'm going to guess. Or they just drew a lot of them.
Yeah, they drew at least 3.
Another Pyromancer. What else you got?
I won't say you should have floated the mana first,
No, I should have.
but you should. I won't say it. No, you knew you were going to draw another land. It's fine.
Well, I knew I'd have enough to cast Carnage Tyrant either way. I know I couldn't cast both. But if it were an Explorer card, I would have been pretty pissed off. Like a 2-cost Explorer card.
Yeah.
I think we can go for these 2 attacks. Still leaves us a couple of blockers. We do need to angle towards getting this opponent dead. Shock to our head. Does that mean they have the other burn spell? They do. I mean, if you give them enough cards, they will have it.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so... Hopefully Rare is still around, because we need to figure out what format you guys want to play.
Uh-huh. Yeah, what format?
Yeah, I think Dan may have been right in that you both have to submit. So You'll need to get her information.
Standard. I need your information. If you click on Direct Challenge, it'll be right there. Underneath where it says Direct Challenge.
You can either drop it in chat or in one of the secret items that you have access to.
Yeah, I got I'll receive any private chat.
Secrets. I mean, granted, it's going to get posted directly right on the screen, but at least that way it won't be in chat. Maybe Max could also hide it.
It's in Slack.
Yeah, so Max, if you minimize or do something with your screen so they can't see that for the moment. I don't know.
Slack? Oh, I'll just keep it in the tab.
I meant on Arena when you paste in the name, it'll be there.
Yeah, there's no. I don't think there's any getting around that.
It's not easy.
No. I will try to be fast.
I won't look. Does that help?
Nope. Never mind. It's a whole process. But it's fine. If you want to get... You don't have to accept a direct challenge.
That's true. Okay, so...
It works.
It's muted and minimized. And the match has begun.
All right.
So there's no ranking, and this doesn't add towards dailies.
Okay. She's going first. So this looks pretty sweet. We got a 2-drop, a 3-drop. I don't know what she's on, but if it's a creature-based strategy, we have a finality in there. Got a Fineberger to get stuff back, or she's on removal heavy deck. Seems pretty flexible.
I kind of don't want to add in any suggestions. I'm just going to be commentating.
This Cloaked Herald. Oh boy.
Yeah, you're doomed. Best of luck, though.
Yeah. Thanks. We got Wild Growth Walker. Wild Growth Walker might be the real deal.
Let's see
Looks
if
like
she
she's
gets
on straight up
seriously
Merfolk.
obsessed. Okay.
Wow. Merfolk, huh? I haven't played against this deck in a minute.
Deck minute.
Exactly. You know that one meme of the guy with the really big neck that's been going around?
There's a couple of them, but yes, I'm familiar now, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think we should try to animate that onto Neck Minute, because that might win the internet. Oh, don't kill that guy. I need that guy. I need that guy to win.
I'll probably just get blink of an eye.
Maybe.
Then you have to do it again.
What's that thing that costs 3? Crash Down or whatever? Forerunner of the Heralds. Okay, yeah, it's been a minute since I played against this deck. Well, Fine Finality, I'm hoping, will be good enough. We'll start with a Jade Light Ranger. I got Merfolk.
My Merfolk's just as good as your Merfolk.
I will definitely keep that Ravenous Chupacabra on top of my library.
Yeah, especially with the swamp that you just drew in addition to it to be able to play it.
Yeah. I'm getting... That's currently what's happening. That is currently what's happening. She's hovering over the Wild Growth Walker again. Like, what just happened? How is he above 20 now?
Something seems fishy.
Yeah, seriously. Merfolk Trickster.
Ooh.
She should have hit me on my upkeep with that one.
Nope. She's getting aggressive.
Should I send it oops? Just be like the worst opponent.
No. But maybe.
I'll certainly trade off when I get a chance. Against the Merfolk deck, you want to take all the trades you can get. We're going to go ahead and Chupacabra against this Lord.
I am Lord. Lord. Not the unblockableness?
No, I think the Lord's more powerful. Because I can
Probably.
remember I can find Finality.
That's true.
And I just want to be able to tag down all that stuff. I'll attack her with Wild Growth Walker, because that's what she gets.
This game's stupid.
I'll see what I can draw. Minimally, I'll Seeker Squire. If I draw a land, I can Seeker plus Thrashing Brontodon, which would be kind of nice.
There we go, more land. I was like, oh no.
Got 2 mana up. I'm just gonna go ahead and find Broker because I find it a lot more, a lot more likely that she would hold up a Spell Pierce.
You find it.
Yep. Still attack with Wild Growth Walker. Maybe she'll have a Merfolk Trickster. Nope. Next turn we can Jade Light Ranger again, get the double triggers on the Wild Growth Walker.
Rangers.
That's it.
I don't know why I keep doing that, but I'm gonna keep doing it.
Sometimes you feel like a giant head in a tube. I don't know.
Rangers.
Venturous Impulse can go to the graveyard. Vivian Reed can also go to the graveyard.
The magic of already having one and not having the land to play. Casually back up to 24.
Meanwhile, we're bashing for 8.
This is stupid.
We're trying. She stumbled a bit on mana, so
yeah,
she hasn't been able to multi-ball bonus at us. So let's start with the Seeker Squire. Whoop.
No, don't start with the Seeker Squire.
I need that Wild Growth Walker to get bigger. I'm wondering if she's holding up a counterspell. Wizard's Retort, okay. And we'll play a Thrashing Brontodon. This time we'll bash her even more. This is a lethal attack, so she's got to respect it. Merfolk gonna die. Merfolk gonna die. She's going to 4 against quite a full board. Looks like I won't have to find finality here. She needs a lot of Merfolk. Needs a lot of Merfolk. What's that little? What's a green one that costs 1?
Jade Bear?
Jade Bear, yeah, she needs like a lot of those. Forerunner of the Herds will not do it. But we can see what spicy fish, spicy tuna roll she's got on the top here. Spicy yellowtail. What do you prefer, yellowtail or tuna on the spicy?
Oh, yellowtail.
Yeah, me too. Yellowtail's good.
Only because you didn't give me the salmon option.
Salmon also good. It's rare to find the spicy salmon.
It is, but that's why it's the best.
It's
also
real good.
Because it's salmon.
Tuna. Champ going with tuna. I can respect. I mean, there's no wrong option. I saw somewhere doing a spicy crab meat, which was also really good.
Yeah. Also spicy California. Where they just put the spicy on top of California.
Boom, ba boom, boom, boom. And that's the game. Good sushi is good sushi. We got the victory.
Yay.
Not bad. So I think that will do it for the evening.
It did add to the daily. I did not think it would.
Thank you for the bits. We'll open a pack since we played our first duel.
You got to open up Ixalan because she played fish.
Yep. So we have
Getting
one
Merfolk
Merfolk. With Windstrider. Let's see what we can get here. Nope. Priest of the Awakening Sun.
That's totally sort of the same thing. Yeah, I think it's
cool.
Maybe it'll add to the win stuff. I don't know.
That's cool. I mean, it's good. It makes it more rewarding to do it, which is neat.
It makes it worth actually going through all the trouble. It's like, oh, cool, you get to play with your friends or play the game.
Yeah,
I'd rather do both.
That's pretty good. Yeah. It doesn't. I mean, you still have to play the game. You still got to spend the time in arena. You're just playing against people you'd rather play with. That's all.
And yeah, it's. I mean,
I mean, the worst you can do is like, I'll guarantee, like, hey man, I gotta play 14 of these spells still, so let me just play 14 of these spells still. All right,
Yeah,
you got it.
Or it's just like, okay, I also have, we'll play 30 games so we can each get to 15 wins.
Yeah.
You guys go for it.
Yeah, pretty much. If you guys don't want to have fun and just try to jam pack some gold, cool. I mean, it still takes time, right? But yeah,
People are still playing the game.
yeah, it's kind of whatever. I mean, people will find a way to wormhole through anything.
Yeah, maybe they'll change it, but I don't think it's too bad at the moment.
Yeah, they suck. People suck, but
People
not the people
generally.
here. So with the conclusion of the stream will come the song for Talvion, who was a subscriber for like the bajillionth month in a row or something. 6-month sub. We appreciate it.
To the half anniversary.
Yes, exactly. So if we were teenage girls, we would totally count that as a real anniversary. So that works, and we will sing the song.
We'll sing the song of elderly ladies.
Yeah, that's right. And if I threw a party, invited Talvion, you would see I'm pretty freaking sick still, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. Thanks, everybody. Have the goodest of nights.